Dory Studd.
Hello, Ty.
We found Dory yet again, and today we are in one of my favorite places, Point Loma. Dory, why'd you bring us to Point Loma today?
Well, I wanted to highlight great real estate opportunities with vacation rentals or vacation homes here.
Very nice. And when you talk about living in a great place or having a second home or a vacation home, you want to make sure you pick the right market. But overall, why is Point Loma the place for people to live?
Well, the weather for one. I mean, look at the weather. We're near the bay and the marina and also close to Ocean Beach.
Yes, and maybe you guys can hear it in the background. We're also super close to the airport, and that brings us to where we are today, Pacific Isle. But there's a really cool story. Kind of give everybody the history of where we are.
In the early 70s, this was actually called the Carousel, and being that we're so close to the airport, it makes sense. But the pilots and the flight attendants used to come and stay here, and they would have a great time when they're, pretty much working in San Diego.
Speaking of Pacific Isle, give us an overview of some of the amenities, because everybody out there watching, if you want to visit San Diego, you can come stay in the unit that we're going to be viewing in just a minute, but give everybody an overview of the amenities.
Well, walking through today, I mean, we have the beautiful little pond. There's a beach volleyball, tennis courts, beautiful pool, spa, gym area. I mean, it's great.
And I love that pool area, and one thing that I love is a pool that's never going to be shaded, and that's going to be here at Pacific Isle. The pool will never have shade. Most of the time you have to hurry and get out there before 2 p.m. Here you can just hang out at the pool. What I would be doing is grilling. I can see the grill just behind us there as well, or just relaxing. There's something about water, and there's water all around, and it sounds amazing, right, Dory?
It sure does. I think that we should just sit by the pool the rest of the day.
Okay, here's what we'll do. We're gonna go tour the unit, we'll get Hodads, and then we'll come back and sit by the pool.
I think that's a great idea.
Showtime. Home sweet home, Dory.
We're here.
We are here at the garden suite, the garden unit?
Garden unit.
Very nice. Give us an overview.
Well, this unit is actually it's 912 square feet. It's a 1-bedroom. It actually has an oversized outdoor patio, and it's very unique in the sense that originally it was a market.
Wow. And the cool thing is as you're watching right now, if you call the number on your screen, you can come and actually stay here. This one in particular is a long-term rental, so a month or 2 or 3, or of course if you call the number you can get more information on that. Wow, and as we enter home, what do you love? It's got that total beach vibe.
Love the high ceilings and the dark colored beams. The floors are beautiful, spacious, a lot of light.
And again, if you guys are watching and you want to come visit Point Loma, why not stay in a place like this? Or if you're looking to purchase real estate in Point Loma, Dory has an amazing listing on the market right now. Give us a quick overview. I know we're going to tour this unit, but give us a taste of if someone wants to own the listing you have on the market here in Point Loma, what that's like.
Well, this house is about two blocks from Sunset Cliffs.
Wow.
And it has ocean views. And actually the home has been in the original family since 1944, so it's been passed down from generation to generation, and it's really special.
And for anybody watching, I challenge you to Google Sunset Cliffs, and you'll know why this property is so special. But let's start walking around. Now, as we walk in, you have to have fish above the bed because we are so close to the ocean. We are less than 2 miles, in fact. Being that we're less than 2 miles from the beach, and being that there is a world-famous burger spot on Newport Avenue, I say we head on down. We get a little bit of lunch. We enjoy the pier, the ocean, the sand, and we wrap up this amazing day.
I can't wait.
All right, showtime. We'll see you guys on Newport.
Have your cake and eat it too. Welcome to 1038 Bellingham Drive, where location, 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 and the perfect home intersect. This stunning 4-bedroom, 3-bath, nearly 3,000 square foot home with 3-car garage. Boasts completely owned and paid off solar with 32 panels. A downstairs guest bedroom and large loft upstairs game room. Call the number on your screen now for your own private showing.
Visit youtube.com/SD Luxury Listings right now.
Welcome home, everybody, and welcome to an all-new episode of the show. We are so excited today to be filming with my good buddy, Jimmy Goulart, in his neck of the woods, Del Sur, where there's so many different viral videos and homes we've been able to feature on this street. This property in particular epitomizes the indoor-outdoor living that you're looking for when you're living in San Diego under this beautiful sun. Now, the cool thing about this community is there is a gigantic community pool just down the street, and the property itself has everything you need. So I don't even know if you'll ever want to leave the property, but when you do, there's so much going on here. You can probably hear the kids in the background. They do community gatherings. If you're looking for a place to live where you are one with your neighbors and they're one with you, and you want to invite them over and you want to go hang out at their places, without further ado, let's go take a look inside and enjoy this Del Sur property. Jimmy Goulart.
Hi, how you doing?
Good to see you.
Good seeing you again.
Yes, you're living the dream, selling the dream.
You know what, selling the dream. You know, that's what I, live life like you're on vacation, right?
That is right.
So, here's another amazing property for you to tour with me.
Very nice. Give us the overview. What do you love? You actually live in the neighborhood.
I do, yeah.
You can hear the kids playing. Are those your kids in the background?
Those aren't all my kids. I only have 10 kids. No, I only have 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this is a great family neighborhood. Del Sur is. We have 14 parks and pools. Everyone hangs out. It's just a very festive, nice neighborhood to hang out with, and great schools. One feature of this Kingston here is you have a nice open courtyard for entertaining and things, but it is 5-bedroom, 5.5 bath, 5,042 square foot home on a nice lot. Is about 9,733 square feet. And it's a nice open courtyard, and it really opens up the whole house here. You walk in your private gate, and you're already in this nice little oasis here. You have this nice big open floor plan here. As you see behind me is the nice big kitchen, dining room, and living room.
And what a huge space, and everybody's looking for great rooms like this.
Oh, this is a great room. I mean, this is huge. We could play football in here if you wanted to. So it just has a nice big open feel. You have the vaulted ceilings here. The one thing that I really love is the oak French floors here throughout the downstairs. It just really makes everything pop.
Now, when you're living in a property like this, you're actually going to spend a ton of time outside entertaining.
Right. It's the whole indoor-outdoor feel. Right here you have the Del Sur room with a fireplace, hangout, so it's sort of an extension of the courtyard. But you come here to your huge pool. You have a fire pit over there. Obviously you have a canyon view, and let me see, the balloons come over. I paid for the balloons to come over right over the top.
They do though, right?
Yeah, exactly, they do. They almost hit your house, they come so close.
Wow, unbelievable, but what a beautiful backyard. And I say we stand with, framing the inside right behind us, and we take a look at everything. You have just a great space to entertain and barbecue,
right,
and let the kids hang out. Maybe you're in the spool.
Right.
I would be sitting here with wine or margarita or a good beer. There's tons of craft beer in San Diego. It's just the perfect home to entertain, to relax. It's really whatever you want. It's live life like you're on
Vacation!
There we go. You guys got to watch the other episodes for that one.
So you actually, I mean, hit the nail on the head. It is the indoor out, live life on you're on vacation. You know, the kids are, you know, hanging out in the school. You're having a drink at the bar or barbecuing. So this house is sort of set up for the family lifestyle.
Very nice. Now we, which everybody doesn't know yet, just filmed another home with you 2 days ago.
Right.
What is it about Del Sur in this area that it draws so many people, and you're selling the dream here to many people?
Right. Well, I think it is. I mean, I think they really have built a great neighborhood here, where it's the schools, the parks, the pools, the community feel. Everyone sort of gets along, and that's really held its value. I know you want to look at the kitchen.
Let's go to the kitchen, baby. Are you saying I look like I'm hungry?
No, I'm hungry.
Well, here we are in the kitchen.
In the kitchen.
What a beautiful kitchen. This has to be, and I think I say this a lot, but I think this might be the largest center island we've ever featured in the show.
It is one of. You do a lot of the Kingstons, and the Kingstons have a huge, large center island, and that's what they're sort of known for. This great, expansive area in front of us. But I love, you know, the granite here, and then this glass backsplash that goes all the way up to the top. You have the pot filler there, and then, you know, just with the cabinetry with the shaker and then the glass uppers is just stunning to me, you know.
Absolutely, and the way this home was built and constructed, it was all about still pulling in that natural light from outside.
Right.
I just love those almost floor-to-ceiling windows there, framing the backyard and the activities that are going to be going on out there.
Right.
While you're maybe in here making the feast.
For sure, like you can be in here cooking and still have your eyes on the kids or whatever. Make sure they're not getting in too much trouble.
Alrighty, in the dining room.
You got a nice dining room here, right off the courtyard, so easy access. You know, you can have a nice dinner and then roll out into the patio courtyard here and just hang out.
And one thing that I love about these homes and the homes of this magnitude is how they change when the sun starts to go down. I can just imagine how these lights all light up, and sitting here for dinner and the fire's going, whether it's summer or winter, I'd have the fireplace on year round.
Exactly.
It's just cool. All right, here we are, second level of the home.
Yeah, you know, you walk up the stairs and nice big open loft that goes out to different suites.
This could just be the play area or the relaxation area or the quiet area.
So yeah, this is a huge loft. You can set up for your TV room. You can have a pool table up here, just sort of like the kids hang out, you know, maybe some desks. Come over the bridge.
Oh, wow.
It's like the, bridge of Versailles.
I like that.
You know?
Wow, and the master is on this whole wing of the property.
It is. So like
Holy
I said,
cow.
this whole side is the master and the other side is for all the kids.
Wow.
So look at this, Ty.
Unbelievable.
I mean-
wow, this looks like a gym shower.
Exactly. I mean, it's just an enormous shower. You know, you have 2 shower heads here. I mean, you could probably fit as many people as you have in the family in the shower.
Oh my gosh. Now this is probably the largest shower we've ever seen, but then you can't overlook this gigantic jacuzzi tub.
Yeah, so you have the soaker tub, which is great, you know, hard day at work or just staying home and doing work. You just want to relax, get away from the kids. This is a great place just to hang out in the soaker tub and just chill. This bathroom's so big it echoes in here.
It does, and I'm sure everybody's going, what is that sound?
Yeah.
Thank you for highlighting it.
Exactly.
Very cool.
You want to go see the master suite
Absolutely,
now?
showtime.
Ty, come on into the master retreat.
Wow, and this is a retreat, and I love that you said in the spa bathroom that it feels like you're at a hotel.
Right.
I just feel so relaxed here at this property. It's crazy.
Yeah, and that's what sort of you need is just a nice chill zone for you and your special one. You know, you have the indoor-outdoor feel, and so you got to have a deck out here just to hang out, you know, listen to the waterfall. You have an amazing view of the canyon.
Well, Jimmy, I have to say congratulations on another amazing home. You are selling the dream. You're clearly living the dream, being that you live in this neighborhood.
You know, I love Del Sur and the community, and the people here are so great. And I'm very, you know, fortunate and grateful for, you know, having a great business in this community. Is just a lot of fun.
And you can't beat it. The lifestyle, the area, the people, homes like this. If you want to live at the top of the mountain or whatever metaphor you want to use,
right.
You want to live in this property, you want to call the number on your screen, get in touch with Jimmy today. Own your slice of paradise here in Del Sur.
Exactly. Why you can't, because you know, in this hot market, things are going so fast.
Yeah.
And inventory is extremely low, and the housing shortage is just crazy. And yeah, this is going to go very fast.
Very nice. And the last thing I want to remind everybody about, if you're looking to list your property, call the number on your screen. Jimmy is here to help you out. He's a great guy. He's fun. We talked about going to the pool, so what do you say we go get some margaritas, hang out at the pool?
You got it. Let's go.
All righty. Peace and love.
I see it.
Hello everybody and welcome to studio. We are here with a very dear friend and a very special face, someone that you've all seen and watched on the show. Debbie Avey, how are we doing today?
I'm doing great, Ty. How are you?
I couldn't be better, and I always love when you're here in studio.
Thank
and
you.
As everybody knows, we're talking a lot about multi-generational properties whenever you're here, but today I'm excited to talk about legacy properties. How did you get into legacy properties and what really motivated you?
Many of us were forced out of our small businesses, me included. I actually was forced to close 3 of my businesses. It was also a blessing in disguise because what it caused me to do was to rethink and renew my mind on what if I can't provide for myself or my family because I am forced out of work or I'm forced out of income that I was normally used to producing. I had a pool house that I converted into a 1-bedroom guest house. When I started renting it on Airbnb, immediately I was 95% booked, which I was shocked, I have to be honest with you. So now I'm thinking a little bit further going, you know, there's a lot of people doing garage conversions. And so I did. I started a garage conversion. I started right after COVID. Finished it January 1st of this year, 98% booked. I'm averaging $4,000 a month on the garage conversion, and the reason is it's a 2-bedroom.
Yeah, right? And the beauty of this is so many people watching all across San Diego or really Southern California can do this to make money off of your land. It's just sitting anyway, so why not make some extra passive income? Now, when you're talking about legacy properties, as you've noted, there's typically 3 different doors.
That's right.
What would be behind door number 1?
Okay, so behind door number 1 for legacy land is mom and dad, in-laws. This does not look like a garage,
no, not at all.
It is absolutely stunning. How am I going to get 95% booked on Airbnb if it looked like a garage? So now mom and dad are living with you, but they have their own space. And you're saving money because you're not paying for senior care. Door number 2, what about those kids who are going away to college? Or they just graduated from college and they need to get their feet planted before they go back into the workplace. Why not have your own kids staying in your own legacy land so that they can get on their feet and you can help them to get a better start?
Very nice. And as we roll right on through, what's behind door 3?
Door number 3. Okay, so we've got mom and dad, we've got sons and daughters, and what about just plain old income producing property? Last month in August, I made $8,777 on Airbnb income, and I still live in my own house by myself with complete privacy. So one thing I will tell you is that there is a footprint for this because not every property fits the footprint to have a legacy property. You know, as long as you have the ability to have 1 house, 3 doors.
Very nice. And then the most obvious question of the day, Why would people want to do this?
Well, there's several reasons. One, it is a beautiful thing to be able to leave a legacy for our children and to leave an inheritance for our grandchildren. And what better way to do that than to own real estate? So many different opportunities on why it's important to have that legacy land in addition to the income.
Everybody out there, if you want more information, just simply call the number on your screen. Debbie is here. She's here to help you. She's here to fight for you. And she's just a wealth of knowledge. So thank you as always for coming in.
It. Thank you. Debbie Avey, broker owner here at Staged Homes Real Estate, where we build legacies that last.
Follow the show on Instagram for never-before-seen footage and behind-the-scenes shots by searching SD Luxury Listings.
You need this. This breathtaking Spanish 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home in Mission Hills features beautiful architecture inside and out. From the magnificent kitchen, to the open, light-filled living room, to the detailing on the floors, this home has everything you need to make it your own personal paradise. It is in the perfect location, surrounded by fantastic schools, restaurants, and shopping. This great home awaits you. Contact luxury realtor Andrea Gilbert today.
Thank you and welcome to SoCal Senior Living Network, where we interview senior living businesses and communities. We bring them to your home to help assist you in making some of life's important decisions. Thank you, Jonathan Burrow, my host, for joining me today. How are you doing?
Pretty good, Carrie. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. Today we have Patrick Hyde. He's with Life Care California. He's a professional fiduciary and we want to welcome him today. Explain to me, what is a professional fiduciary?
Fiduciaries work for their clients to follow the client's instructions and to safeguard the interests of the clients. And they often work as trustees or powers of attorney. And they also sometimes work for the courts in various roles. They often have special training in Medicare, Social Security, they know the healthcare system, and they are kind of the boots on the ground and the people that are there hands-on to advocate for their clients and protect their interests and help them navigate through later stages of life. You definitely want to have your advanced healthcare directives in place. You want to have a healthcare power of attorney. You also want to have a will in place, and then some people should have a trust. You want to have all the beneficiaries up to date on all your bank accounts and investment accounts, and you want to have IDs such as Social Security cards, birth certificates in place. All that's going to help somebody look out for your best interests.
And what are some of the most common misconceptions about the aging process?
Well, I think that people tend to overlook the idea of that they might be faced with long-term illness, and that might be physical illness or it might be cognitive impairment. But there's a lot of emphasis on what will happen to my stuff when I pass away, but there's not necessarily good planning about what to do, for the, could be a long-term part of their life as far as maintaining, ensuring that they're going to have a high quality of life, that they're going to have protections in place and get the most quality of life in those later years.
Is there ever a time where it's too early for someone to plan?
Well, I think, technically everybody over 18 should have advanced healthcare directives and a healthcare agent, and then a will's probably not a bad idea.
In your opinion, what are some of the mistakes that people make as they age?
Well, I think the one thing that we fail to plan for is that a lot of times people I have a lot of clients end up in their house alone in the suburbs, and the family just doesn't come around as much as they should. The friends move away, or they themselves become sick or pass away. So I think people need to really look ahead and put together a glide path, and that's going to give them a happier and longer quality of life.
I highly recommend that you reach out to Patrick or a fiduciary to make sure that you are on top of your will, your trust, or anything that you can possibly need. It's an important subject. It's important to make sure that we have all of our affairs in order.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel to get email alerts when new homes are uploaded.
Hello everybody and welcome as always to studio. We are here with a very familiar face. Debbie, how are we doing today?
I'm doing wonderful.
Very nice, and I'm excited about, I'm always excited when we're filming together, but we're talking about drab to
fab.
There we go, drab
That's
to
right.
fab. And I have to thank you for using us on your property photos. I hope everybody enjoys them out there.
You're gonna enjoy them, especially because you're gonna see the before, and when you see the before without the professional photography, and then you see the after, you're gonna get the fab experience.
There we go, I love it. And you have to put your hands up when you say fab,
Absolutely.
because that's how you
Fab! That's
Very
right.
nice. So let's jump into the first room, which is the living room. Everybody's looking at drab. Explain what we have.
It has no color. It also has a lot of oversized furniture and very taste specific. In this house, they had a lot of antiques, but the actual design of the floor plan did not go with the antique style of the home. But it's fab because of the photo you took, and check out the fireplace. They even remembered to turn on the fireplace. I appreciate that.
Well, one of my favorite spaces, the dining room, for a lot of different reasons. I love food, but when you guys took it from drab to fab, explain what you did there.
All we did was we took out the furniture, put a smaller scale, much more taste-specific carpeting that wasn't so dark for that space. We dressed up the table and it's absolutely beautiful, and it went from drab to fab, just like that.
And then moving right along, the guitar room, a really cool room. What did you guys do to make the room usable for the homeowners that were living there, but turn it into a space that people could envision their family in?
We didn't want the expensive guitars in a showing, but we also wanted him to use the space because he did a lot of practicing because he does perform in a band. So we turned it into a kid's guitar room, kept just the pieces he said he needed, and when he walked in, I'm telling you, when he saw it for the first time, he was like, oh my God, this is like when I was a little kid.
Yeah, and that's why you want to work with Debbie and her team. No details are ever overlooked. But moving into, well, from the kids' room to the master retreat.
The furniture in this before picture, which is the drab photo, is just outdated. It's actually not really to scale for that bedroom, and it doesn't fit the style of the home. You've got these rich dark wood colors throughout all of the property, right? So we brought in a whole new bedroom set on that one, our own artwork, even our own dressers, guys, headboard, everything. It's really important that the whole house has a theme, and it flows together both in the artwork and the furniture and the pillows, right? So I want to showcase your guys' work. I'm honestly saying that the work you guys did was phenomenal.
Well,
I've been doing this for 30 years, and I have teams I work with, but you guys were the best.
Well, thank you, for using us. Thank you for coming in studio. Thank you for being a part of what we do here. And anybody out there watching, if you ever need any help, we'd love to help you as well. So thank you as always for coming in studio. I'm sure I'll see you again next week.
Absolutely.
And have a blessed day.
You too. Thanks so much, Ty.
Thank
you so much. We look forward to seeing you next week.
Follow the show on Instagram for never-before-seen footage and behind-the-scenes shots by searching SD Luxury Listings.